So started when we first started. We started in May. I was like in a month. I like kind of built everything. I did all the market research. I took up the prototype. I had the wood one made, and I took it to SneakerCon. And I walked around with it. It was like a heavy box. And I was walking around with this box. People would come up and be like, "Man, that's really cool. How much is that?" There's actually people coming up like, "I'll buy from you right now." I'm like, "No, I'm sorry, I won't sell you this because it was just a prototype." And so after that, I was like, you know what? Maybe this is I can make something like I can make something of this.
This is Eddy Mejia. He's working to help sneakerheads and collectors present and preserve their shoes. The solo founder of ShoeBoxOne.
It's a trophy case for high-end sneakers like Jordans and Yeezys.
Eddy hasn't officially launched his product to the public yet, but as of this recording, he was getting ready to leave for China the next day to negotiate with manufacturers. This is what it's like trying to get his product off the ground.
Yeah, so this is Austin. He runs Peterson Brothers. He's helped prototyping and it's been like almost 2 years, right?
Yeah, quite some time. You've been doing it for a while, and I've been here since day one for you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's the latest prototype. I can't really move it right now because it just got molded together.
When it did start, it was big, it was kind of bulky, it was a great idea, fantastic concept. And as you started to learn through your maker spaces, what it took to really bring ideas to life, and finally you're starting to put together a product that's, I think, really going to be able to cater to the needs of mass individuals.
Without Peterson Brothers, I wouldn't probably not have this. Some of the ideas came from here, specifically.
Going overseas. Well, we appreciate it so much. Thank you. All right.
I'll send you a link to the video then.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, so I'm going tomorrow to China. I'm gonna meet some manufacturers. I have like 5 meetings set up. Make sure that they know what the requirements are and make sure the quality is good.
Are you nervous at all?
No, I mean, it's the only thing that's different is like the culture. Yeah, I do not disrespect them. It's a big thing. Because I want to build a lasting relationship, you know. I started, I have a friend in high school. His name is Jay. And I always saw him post on Facebook. He has like 300 pairs of shoes. And he was storing them in this drop fronts. They're basically Tupperware containers and Ziploc bags. And I know that he spends, for each shoe, is about $600 plus. And I thought that was crazy. Like, you spend all this money on the shoes and they're hidden away where you can't see them. I'm like, there has to be a better solution. So I looked on the market and it wasn't something that aligned. So I created ShoeBoxOne.
Eddy and I stopped at M-Hub, a manufacturing incubator in Chicago that he used to be a member of, to check out the new space and see if there's anything he might be able to use for ShoeBox.
You said you hadn't been here in about like a year?
Yeah, a year. Over a year.
Were you working on ShoeBox when you were here?
Yeah, when I was over here, I was building, I was trying to get the prototype still going. There was a lot of issues that I had.
Eddy spent 6 years serving with the US Army in Afghanistan and Iraq. I asked him how his experience in the military might impact the way he operates with ShoeBox.
Yeah, so I joined the Army in 2008. I was 18 and a half, 19. So I was young. I actually dropped out of college, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go join the Army then, because I have to do something. So I went in the Army 6 years. I was an IT specialist, so I dealt with radios, I dealt with computers, servers, communication security, you name it. I did everything that has to do with IT. So I had 6 years. I went to Iraq and I went to Afghanistan. What the Army taught me was, you gotta value life. You know, right now I enjoy life. Everything I do is what I enjoy. Also, the Army instilled like discipline and drive. You know, getting bombed like every single day kind of builds something. You know, it's like no matter what happens, you still gotta push forward, even if it's a struggle. So I use that now because it's a struggle. Like sometimes you don't have enough money to build this prototype because the prototype is expensive, and you figure out a way. You do research. People are out there. They're there to help you, and you just gotta look for them. I go to China tomorrow to get the box for them or manufacture them.
Have you been here this time or no?
This is for them. I got a lot of new equipment.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Good seeing you, man. The biggest shirt I'm growing right now is getting a manufacturer partner. What I did is I went on Alibaba and I'm telling you, I talked to like hundreds of manufacturers, telling them what I needed from that box. The hardest part of the whole thing was trying to figure out how much it's gonna cost me to make. Once I figured out like a number, I started shooting it out. If the manufacturer didn't want to meet me at that number, then I kept looking until I finally found these top 5. Yeah, so I built this all myself. I mean, I did the websites, I did the design, the logo, the box, I CAD designed it, prototyping, that did everything. I actually hired an intern that she's gonna help me do more social media posts. So right now I got a team of 1, so it's her and me, but nobody that I pay salary because I can't afford it right now. We're like bootstrapping it hard. Definitely marketing, social media marketing is huge, especially in the sneaker world, and making posts on Instagram. Right now we're at 4,000, but I want to hit like 10,000 by the end of the year. I take it step day by day, you know. I know I got to get the manufacturing done, and I know I got to get my social media following up, and I know I got to get sales. Sales are huge. I focus on those 3, and it will come.
Are these shoes you use just for testing the box?
Well, they're just part of the collection. Yeah, for showcasing the box, for Instagram, pictures, so.
Eddy and I headed to a meeting with a business mentor at 1871, Chicago's largest tech innovation hub, to go over everything in his plan before heading to China.
He has some experience with like real businesses and stuff like that, so it's kind of like guiding me. He's a really cool guy. He worked for the NBA. He's working on his own startup right now too. You want to make friendships, strong friendships everywhere, no matter what. Somebody will help you out somehow. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do right now. So.
Are you feeling confident about the trip to China?
Yeah, you know, the most confident I can feel. Yeah. Price, man. Money's big everywhere, no matter where you go. Yeah, making sure the quality is good. That's probably gonna be another issue.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta plan these meetings, map up the routes. I haven't booked an hotel. I haven't got no Airbnb. I don't know where to stay. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, planning.
All in today?
All today. Tonight.
All tonight?
Yeah. And I gotta pack.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
On the way to bringing ShoeBox to market, Eddy's trip to China will be a big deal. Can he get the cost per box to a reasonable level? Will there be enough demand in the States to push forward with little problems? Taking the risk, making the jump, spending countless hours, all with no guarantee. Eddy is a real entrepreneur, making it happen with ShoeBoxOne. Jay, how's it going? SEO, setting up the SEO, I see. So right now we're here with Tom from IKG. The video is being made. Tom runs a property maintenance service, but the catch is that he's doing this at a young age, and we're just basically out doing one of the jobs right now, getting footage and hustling. Finishing up some edits today with the man, the myth, the legend. Wow, I got a lot to do,